Hi everybody, everyone's okay and is doing well. Today I am showcasing my new playthrough of Fighting Forward, which is FFW. And yeah, I've released a hot with a download with some hot fixes and that. I will put that in the link. The last video I've done, I've updated the link. So from contracts and that, there's now only written, so I'll show you what I mean. So let me go into my promotion, and then they've only got now a month, so it's not like they have pay per appearance. Other things I've fixed, just little things. I have also had added in, let me have a look. Yeah, I have added Nubian in from DC, like a woman. So I've added it in. And yeah, as you say, here stuff is a bit realistic, so eventually everyone else's will look similar, because I'm going to do it at some point. So yeah, but I've pre-booked all the segments, so if we want to see what happens, let's get on. So yeah, I've done all the roster, contracts, expiry dates, changed them. Also another thing you may notice, and this being done deliberately, is I've removed the inactive promotions due to the fact that I did the contracts and that they would sign people, so like companies that weren't even active were signing. It's only the active promotions now, which makes it easier for me as well. Sweated stuff or change things. But yeah, I feel let's get going. So we're on the 7th of January 2020. A video also was kindly put out by Head86. Really good guy, really brilliant YouTuber with the PWS content. I thought he does it like this, and I thought I actually see why. So you're not like messing about thinking, ooh. You've got, let's see who's signed. Where Negan is a Street Fighter now and not Tekken. Vas Montenegro is in Tekken. That'll be very interesting. X-Men have got a YouTube Premium. That's very interesting. Marvel's got some with Opposites Plus. South Africa. And Asia. So again, I don't know why it does that. I'm hoping it gets sorted. I also want to say in the last video when I said about titles not being on shows, I meant companies, so like alliances have titles. So like I had Samran Kagura versus women. It was Ikagora, Ikagora, and Cats. What's the name again? Oh, I can't believe I forgot the name. And Katsuragi. So yeah, I had this title, but it wouldn't let me anyone else, so it was a little bit annoying. So that's what I meant in the last video. So there. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm finally playing the game. It's a YouTube save, so I'll be able to make my own and I'll make that called free play. So yeah, this is purely for YouTube purposes. As I say, if anyone has ideas of what they want to see, whether they want to see DC, Marvel, Magical Girls, Samran Kagura, Tekken, Street Fighter, Capcom, let me know and it will be considered in the future. So now I'm going to book the show, so let's start the show because I don't want to spoil too much of it. So Sarabella, Bridget and Gia had 92%, 3 stars, and 46, which I appreciate considering they're not well-known names. And the camera quality is like. And then we had Dahlia versus Ronan. Dahlia and Ronan, and Valentine versus Melina and Tanya. There's Tanya. Then 3.5, 57. And who won the thinking? Does it actually tell you who's won the match? I don't believe this. And I've booked this as well. So like it did well because like the intimidating stuff. That because it's saying Melina had a boost twice, which is weird when she's only got one gimmick. Then Glimpse versus Bangalore. stars, 51%. Glimpse wins. Good luck the match. Oh, this is interesting. Sindel wins. Both go up actually. Ash goes up a bit more, which I'm very intrigued by as a manager. And in the thingy, Shiva actually just got involved. And then Sindel says she is the queen of FFW. Even though it says Shiva talk, but Shiva didn't. That didn't go down well. He's a heel. Kunimitsu 2 versus Kula Fang versus Lucky Chloe. Lei Fang wins 2.5, 48. Then again it did well. But again of the boost. So I will probably send this to PWF and see if I can get that see if we can maybe. Tina Armstrong cuts a promo on Michelle Chang. Didn't go down well at all. A few were a sense of what was said in the promo, which was Sindel actually. But the edge improved crowd reaction. Generation Star gimmick of Tina beat Star Power of Tina. Good luck. Star Power of Michelle. Good luck. So yeah, 81%, not bad. And then you've got Hitomi, Lena Douglas versus Lily versus Marie Rose versus Scarlett. Hitomi wins 55 and 100% crowd reaction. Angle involving Bass, Alyssa and Hitomi. A match involving Alyssa and Hitomi. Now I've actually changed this going forward. And that's a 59, not the worst. Let me double check who won that match. So Tanya won the match, the tag match. So yeah, 50 popularity in the US, not bad. I'll stretch more networking deals out soon. I just want to kind of get noticed at the minute. But yeah, that wasn't a bad show at all, considering. I think the reason some of them went because of the riskiness of the promos, which I've actually done going ahead. So yeah, oops. Not the best thing, but something to keep in mind. Loads more signings. Girl Power. Let's see who. Angle involved and Summers. That I would pay to see. Lady Death and Gabrielle. Clover and Sam versus. I wish it said who lost as well, because that'd be interesting. Angle involving Darcy and Xena. Very interesting. Angle involving Mandy, Veronica, Shiva, and Kendra from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Kendra Young. That actually sounds funny. Barbie versus Barbarella. Barbarella shocked. Roxy from Wings Club versus Red Sonja. Red Sonja won. And Kendra and Faith versus Betty and Veronica. Kendra won there. No. Team Marvel Rise. And I'm not going to look through all of them. I'll just look through the ones that Miss Marvel. Wiccan versus Sprice. Toggle compact view, so yes, anyway. So Wickham won the IC. Angle involving Miles and Nadia Wasp. Speed versus Amadeus Cho and Cloak. Cloak won the match. Angle involving Shuri and Typhoid or Typhoid Mary. Victoria Star Fox versus Star Fox versus Patriot. Star Fox won. Letter Ogorg, Still Hawkeye and Star. That sounds quite good. Angle involving Echo and Quake also sounds interesting. Wonder Man and Victorious. Nico Star and Miss Marvel. Star wins. Agent Venom won. Gwenpool and Typhoid Mary. Gwenpool won. Hi, Miss America. I don't know why the eyes like that when it is actually normal in there. I don't know. Spider-Gwen and Mary Jane. Spider-Gwen won. And the World Manifold won. And so that is very interesting. I'm just going to check the database on that little So, and then we'll get right back to booking the show. I'm just checking it now and seeing if there is a glitch. No, there isn't, so that must be, again, it's normal there. And then, so let's look at our, so we've got May date 2,740 ticket sales within the 2,940. That isn't bad at all, really. Do is jump a couple of days ahead so it just gets to the show quicker, because I really want to. I believe the show is going. The storylines are Alyssa and Michelle Chang and Tina. But now with Tag, it's a bit weird at the minute because I don't think that actually. Well, they are involved, but they're not. They don't show like tag teams. So if you, I don't know. Let's think Kasumi Ayane versus Team Melina and Katana. It would be Melina and Ayane in the middle, and sometimes Katana can be on the other end, so she'll be by, say, Ayane and Kasumi on the other end. So it's a bit interesting. Monster High's being held. Oh, let's see. Frankenstein. It's interesting. I don't know whether you've noticed this, but all the AI show an angle. Persephone one. It's got melody and things. That makes sense. That's not bad cards actually. Dubuque and Catty Newell won against Jane Boolittle. That's quite cute. Mortal Kombat, let's have a look how that's going. Aaron Black. See, a lot of angles again, it's weird, but at least that started with a match. A lot of angles more than matches, and no women had a match to go down the WWE. That's why I'm here to control that. So we've got 5 days till our next show. I'll put 5 days in and then just proceed away. So yeah, as I say, okay, and that modern wise, the next update for this won't be out for a while. I am going to work on the future. It is real world fantasy, but I'm not going to, because it's not even on my radar at the moment. So I don't want to say that I've 100% got it organised, which probably won't be until I've got it. It's just slow. And really, that was my foot squeaking on the floor. But yeah, just so yeah, I'm just enjoying this really. So yeah, and that's, so yeah, as I say, if anyone has any suggestions about the mod, just let me know and I will more than happily help. There's actually a link on everything that's been added. Well, not everything, but I'll probably leave a link to the page with it. So, because that's important to me that you know what's in, because there's bits I'll miss. But yeah, I'm really happy with the update because I knew it needed it. I knew a lot of things on struggle and be thingy. So yeah, but I'm really looking forward to, like, as I say, this took about half an hour to plan all the stories out and and then do like what titles are going where. And the tag titles, they are important, but I'm not really a big fan of like tag team storylines at the minute. But as I say, if people want to see it, I'll start putting in the video. But at the minute, they're more like on the back burner. The fear I've got is people getting injured, which may happen at the pay-per-view. So I'm a little bit per se. So yeah, it's just booking all the events, which is nice. It's only the action because I don't want anyone missing it. Because I'm going to go up to Annihilation, which is Mortal Kombat Annihilation and fighting female. What's it called again? I can't remember what the promotion's called. How embarrassing. Female forward wrestling. Or female fighting wrestling. It's or female forward wrestling. Killing Instincts held a show today, and then we've got 2 others till Annihilation, and then I will stop the video. after that. So yeah, you get to see the booking, so start the show. So Parasol versus Peacock, 3 stars, 100%, and 50%. Not a bad score, realistic. The crowd reaction does make sense. I mean, that's to do with, I believe, size, so it's not really to do with the people in the match. Sojourn and Sigrid, Shami and Sylvie Paula versus Katrina and Kazuya, and Shami wins. So yeah, and that was 3.5 again, 100% and 52. Didn't do goals again. It's like they are losing a lot. So yeah, but the good looks did, so 57 again. Size. 4.5, not bad. Thief Sakazaki, both gains popularity, so that's good. They could be in the storyline. Luong versus Luba. Good looks at Luong has a 3.5 and 150%, not bad again, really. Angle involving Alyssa and Hitami. Alyssa engages in a verbal sparring with Hitami, and Alyssa is pulled apart from Hitami. So, like, Alyssa is the big part of this. Devora versus Bridget. Bridget, hell winning this. Devora wins. And then in the main event, versus Vanessa Lewis and Shiva at ringside. So, yeah, 9, and Vanessa got up more. Crowd reaction 100, 57 score. Really. So that beat our last show, 55%. So it's gained 50% pop. So that's good. I'd like to think that was better than the last show. So I wish there was a way we could see all our show ratings in one go, like just a list of shows, like how much percent and that it is. That would be quite cool, but I think you did quite well. So we're now on the last show before Annihilation. So this is where everything can be completely different, and these are like the big pay-per-views for me that I get really excited about. So we've lost a bit of money. So male 88. Yeah, it made quite a big leap actually, so well done us. 88,956 with an attendance of 4,236. Now my calculations have but yeah, it's done well, so 6 days, we'll head 6 days again. Now have you noticed there's certain characters that get pushed? So like Sindel and that, but again, now I did have an original plan for this card, but I changed it because I thought I didn't want to get myself in the same thing on where, like him. So if, like, so originally Steve were winning a match, but it didn't make sense because if they're in a main event, if they're in a match, they have to win it, and it's just something that I'm a bit like, I don't think that's fair because I have plans for well, and they're actually really interesting plans. So it's overall. But no, it's just interesting when I'm going to take that story right to thinking, let's have a look. Title match request. March the 18th. Faloba. Of course I can. Even though she didn't win the last one, I still think she's deserving of it. That word deserves is thrown about a lot. But yeah, I do think she's in 4 days. And then we've got Annihilation. So yeah, I hope in this so far. Like there's a few reasons why a lot of people aren't in yet, and that's because the company's only small, it's not a big company. You've also got women that could have contracts running out at any point. So you've always got to think of like what division is gonna dominate. So yeah, but the tag match we're doing in this one is a contender for the women's tag titles, but again, they're not active in any storyline, which is done by deliberate from me. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it so far, and I shall hopefully once this shows I can get on with it. So yeah, just takes time, doesn't it? So have a look, do an end of the month checks. No, we're not going too far from it. Be interesting. I just hope on this Annihilation no one gets injured or hurt. There is a lot of big stunts, and I just hope to God everyone comes out with peace, because people that are winning and that have plans for in the long run. So yeah, but yeah, as I say, I'm glad this mod's at a level where it's playable. I was inspired by the 9000 verse. As I say, this mod's gone through like 12, 15 different changes. It just took about 2 years to actually get it at this level, so I'm super proud of it. So here we are. So book the events. Let's go. So we've got 2 people unhappy with the segment, but I technically don't care. Tasia versus Parasol versus Misfortune. 3.5 again. 93% and 48% final score. Alyssa and Hutami video package did quite well considering. Glimpse and JC versus Kestrel and Cooler Diamonds versus Shermie and Sigrid. Shermie wins 100%, 4 stars, 15, brilliant score. May Shiranu, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, versus Luong versus Marie Rose. Shiranu wins 100% and 48%. Again, so she won it for that reason. Scarlet versus Sonia Blade. The major stunt brought to a new level, 3 stars. The big the intimidating presence of Scarlet, greatly fatigued by the match and it hurt their performance. So that's interesting. But it did well at 3 stars. 58% is not a bad score and 100% crowd reaction. Tina and Chang wish each other luck. Now it's funny with that, I actually thought luck LOOK. So yeah, 65 again, not a bad segment. Jun Kazama versus JC, Julia Christy wins 3.5, 52 and 100. Not the best main event. It's getting there. That was 58. That's actually really good. I was going to say it was 38. Crap. So yeah, I'm glad it actually did quite well. Now we're going on to the people we're excited about, because there's some exciting things, or there is an exciting thing that's going to happen. One's coming in. Now, yeah, Sinzel and Shiva were meant to be in it, but I just thought keep them out and protect them, because I don't want Sinzel getting hurt. She's actually a massive plan. Well, for certain someone coming in. So 4,567 and 4,027 attendance. Didn't do as well, but it did better than the first week, so that's a good thing, I suppose. That's our main show, which is 2 days away. Again, I cannot wait for you to see. I do wish with, like, if you change someone's gimmick, you get the option to pick when it, because they did some that's kind of ruined. But saying that, you don't know who's going to change. Very much, I feel some people are thinking it's one person when it's actually the other, or not expecting and it then is, so it could be either way. It's all a surprise. So I've got mail, which is longer match request Kasumi, and it's interesting because Kasumi is not actually in, but because of her request, and to me she is a huge, especially for this brand, and we are losing money, so hopefully after we earn a lot of money back due to hopefully our network deals and stuff like that. But we are also drug testing, so that's why a lot of the money is just going down the drain. So yeah, that's But yeah, I'm very overall like super excited to see where this goes. So book the event. So let's start show. I wish there was a way you could just jump to the show without having to get stats ruins it for me. So 2B versus Annie versus Athena, Samara versus Bangalore versus Black Dahlia versus Ash versus double where is she? Yeah, double Christy Montenegro, Hanukkah, Hitami, and Fila. It's weird that Hitami's actually in this. I didn't even realise that. So yeah, so that's on me. I just pray, and they all had special entrances. So 100, which is fine. 100 score. Please tell me no one's injured. No one's injured. Stuff. Again, Hitami's double juicy. 3.5, 100, 63. Good looks. So Cassie Cage wins. Glimpse, by the way, I'm sorry, Glimpse won that. The BFFs and Cassie Cage wins, so that keeps them dominant because it was really last minute. Katana coming soon. So I was saying she is going to be involved in that storyline of some line or the other. Alyssa versus Hitami. Hitami was fatigued. 2.5, 56 and 100, not bad at all. Tina and 21, which is actually the biggest I think I've had in this so far. And then next segment, changes, turn her heel, is a success. 73. Oh, I forgot to say who won. So Tina won the match and Michelle's now turned heel. So yeah, that is the score, and they gained a lot of popularity because deals, I believe, with the show. I'll double check actually now. 159, 47 and 0.1. Not bad at all, really. I'm actually quite proud of that. And again, it's just, again, I think with Tina, there's always that mentality of she handed it because her dad owns the company. I have emotions in my head when I do it. But it's very exciting nevertheless. Yeah, let's see how it did. And then, Tekken help Vengeance. Let's have a look. So, Volcasting Claudio. Michelle Chang won that. Very interesting because she lost the 1 week. The hybrid champion Shaheen won. Mixed tag Paul won. Angel won it. Very interesting. Lee won the Wales, and the main and Miharu and Zafina won that. So yeah, it's on our show. Summary 105,000 in ticket sales. Not bad. We haven't made any money back, and let's just deals first. So we have CBS in the US and Wow% Plus, so money elsewhere. I don't know whether people are legally streaming it, but yeah, as I say, that is one of my first. Enjoyed it. And I shall speak to you all soon. Bye.